you tried before that, you would be marrying a hotter man. She's getting married and this is what she comes up with.
There are some people who look graceful, and then there are some people who look like Ganji Chudel.
I love that. You are going to see an ad placement on the Safa. Your wife shouldn't have to see you like that.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah. I don't know where they get the audacity.
All the places in the world to have main character energy, a wedding is not one. You
yeah.
are the supporting at max. There are two kinds of brides in this world, and I think we are personifying them. We're embodying. Sakshi's just come out of her roka. And
I thought I was giving good barai.
skipping too far ahead.
Sorry. We're a cultured podcast.
Yeah. And then there's me,
Yeah.
What am I giving?
You're giving like the aunt who doesn't want to get married.
Well, nothing truer has been felt on these chairs.
But this week, you don't want to get married.
Hi guys, I'm Naina Bhan.
I'm Sakshi Shivdasani.
Welcome back to Moss. By the time you're watching this, we are at 50K.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, by the time you're watching this, Sakshi is 28.
Oh my god, yeah.
Of marriageable age.
Been since 21.
That's true.
We live in a society.
That's true. And what is also happening right now is it's Feb and it's wedding season. It's March, it's wedding season. It's April. Everyone's gone home.
Yeah. April, May, June do not have weddings. I don't know. I'm not talking about the Morat. I'm talking about the heat.
The heat.
I have 4 pit stains and I have 2 pits. So really, please don't have weddings.
Me looking for the other 2 pit stains. Are we that close?
1 hour episode sorted, but behind a paywall.
Oh my god. I have only been to one wedding, but all of my younger sisters in action, it's like a plague. Everyone's getting married.
Back to back.
Yeah. I think Mrinmoy, the other content creator that we hang out with, I've just seen her take one bus that drops her at the highway of every destination where she's gone for a Sangeet.
There's no Papa Don't Preach outfit she hasn't worn so far.
Don't bring them into the mix right now. They're heated.
Sorry.
They're going through some massive controversy.
Oh?
Yeah. Apparently, like...
Oh! Yeah! But वो तो US का बात है ना.
If you want to know, go to Reddit. You'll find all the tea.
Why do we have all the tea all the time, bro? You know, even when I go for weddings, I'm just sitting in the corner and gossiping, and I'm just hoping and praying that the photographer doesn't think he'll make a little thought piece about how bitchy the people at weddings are, because that's me. I just want, my only goals at a wedding are to serve looks, stand in the background and do khuspus about some random person.
My goals at a wedding are to get drunk with all of the old people. Like, I feel like nothing bonds you closer to the old people in your life than
other old people.
But yeah, then and eating really good food and figuring out plot points for moment of silence.
Yeah, obviously you're always fielding for a story. You know what? I've actually never eaten properly at a wedding.
That's sick.
I get embarrassed. Like, I'm not gonna stand in the line for pani puri.
Weddings are the only place you can eat chaat and pani puri and feel like you're going to live to see the next day. Because anywhere else, it's just typhoid central.
And you know what? For the authentic experience. No, it's just like oh my god, I can't be the first person to eat. But I can't be the last person to eat. And in the middle, I'm vibing.
Well, if you're dressed well, you can eat anytime.
8. Served and 8.
Can we talk about skincare at weddings?
Bro.
First, I want to talk about being a bride.
Go for it.
Bro, you have started doing wedding skincare prep for like a year in advance.
Yeah.
And if your husband is not buying you like a 10 lakh package of like filler, Botox, XYZ, ABC, he doesn't love you.
I also do think that weddings are a time where, someone could be dealing with acne since forever, but like 1 year before the wedding, she's like, I need to get my shit together.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe if you tried before that, you would be marrying a hotter man.
That's not getting out. That is staying. It's true. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Sorry. No, but what is like something you do as a bride before a wedding? I know a lot of my friends, they got like, if they didn't like something about their face, they got a little bit of Botox. I know that the vampire facial is very popular. I don't get the appeal of it, but everyone that's gotten it said it was painful and they didn't see a difference. So
I don't know.
I guess there is some appeal to it.
I got married in the lockdown. My nails on my feet still had like teal colored nail polish, so I'm the last person to
So
talk.
fair.
Barely my CC cream wasn't matching my face because I had been indoors for so long, and it was two shades
Oh
too
no.
dark. But
Well, you looked stunning.
thank you.
Yeah.
If you have the pictures available, they're on Reddit in some thread. You can find
This is
them.
an ad for Reddit. I feel like before my wedding, I'm gonna definitely do the lip filler stitch.
Yeah.
But I also think my pores have been popping since I was 16. But I'm only gonna get it fixed if I'm getting married. I'm convinced.
I think the only place where maybe we won't get ripped apart in the comments is when you do anything for your wedding, right? You're like,
Yeah.
oh, शादी के लिए filler, फिर
You
ठीक
must.
है.
You'll get ripped apart if you don't do enough for your wedding. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, she's getting married and this is what she comes up with. And it's like, yeah.
But that's the thing, because everyone is living their weddings so largely on the internet now that every wedding is essentially your Yashraj debut. Like the bride
Yeah.
and groom, it's their debut. You have to pick your friends so that they work with the aesthetic of the wedding. Everyone has like 5-page Pinterest boards of like what you need to dress as, how you need to be.
Yeah.
And now when I'm packing this fucking Great Gatsby themed like 6 outfit thing in my suitcase, what does happen? I'll leave my skincare behind. And this has happened too many times.
No, but I will say, like, when you're packing your suitcase, you have time for your makeup. You don't have time for, like, skincare. No one's thinking about your skincare when you're entering the wedding. But the morning after, when you wake up and your mascara is, like, idhar udhar, and you're, like, literally looking like a panda with, like, a tabla, like, literally on your head, you're like, I've messed up. I
Yeah.
need my skincare. And I will say one product wherever you go for weddings, because I go to Gwalior, I go to Bhopal, I go to the entire central India belt, is the Pond's products, the sunscreen.
Too good.
Yeah.
Too
Like
good.
nothing to get you that dewy and sun protection vibe than a sunscreen from Pond's at the Haldi. I'm
That's
telling you, it like makes your look. That's the only thing I've used today, except a little concealer, but like that's the. And me crying last night. That's also a thing.
The last time I was at a wedding and I forgot my skincare, I forgot many things, but I realized I can just open my phone, open a certain app that Sakshi loves, and in 10 minutes, I am moisturized, I'm sanitized,
Yeah.
I'm snatched,
Beautiful.
I'm beautiful, and I'm at the wedding.
I laughed because last wedding Naina went to, she forgot pants. She
Yeah.
forgot all her pants at home.
Can I quickly show you the products? Because
Yes,
we have
please.
them here.
Yes.
These are our 2 hero products. There's the Pond's Niacinamide Gel Sunscreen.
And the Pond's Hyaluronic Super Light Gel, Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. We were sitting with the girlies from Pond's and we were like, what are your favorite products? And we all had like this common 2 product favorites.
I literally carry this in my, like, I have one in all bags, even though you don't have to, because you can literally get it in 10 minutes from any quick commerce thing. But I do carry this all the time because I don't know what it is about, like, the sunscreen. It actually gives you a finish that I haven't seen before.
It's kind of got this primer effect. It's dewy and it's really cost effective. So if you are looking for a really simple skincare routine on the market, simple like cleanser, gel, sunscreen, go to the Pond's range. It's great.
Thank you, Pons.
I was looking at the wrong camera the whole time.
Which one?
I was looking there.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Pons.
Vedant just cut it now so that she's looking at this camera.
Coming back to the episode, I wanted to talk about, like, now that you are stepping into your first wedding in some time, me into my second, what are new customs and traditions that you might want to do?
I definitely like the idea of, women pandits. Or like, I want you at the mandap, like the parents have to sit on either side, and then like a couple has to sit. But otherwise, like they make like some any random couple sit. If you're like my dad may not be able to sit at the mandap, but I'm like it's okay. Like he'll sit. Like I can't just put some random couple vibe. Thinking about all this now.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
the two of my friends who just got married, the wedding was officiated by his cousin. And she gave the most beautiful speech. And the most amazing thing about that wedding was that they were an interfaith couple. They're both the parents are interfaith couples. And so
Oh.
the wedding happened on the banks of this like cross section between where the sea met the river, and on the banks in the sunset you could see a gurdwara, a church, and a mandir. And it was
Oh.
so beautiful. The cousin officiated. It was so personal. Then the one of the moms came and recited something from the Guru Granth Sahib. One of the moms came and recited a Urdu couplet. And like it was
Oh.
just part of this new tradition where it was like you can dictate what you want to believe in, how you want to live your life. You can have a blended approach to spirituality,
I love
and I love
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's so your own and you're not doing it for anything else. Like, I do like when weddings are personal and not just like cookie cutter from somewhere. Like I want to be the barati at my wedding. Like I want to dance in the barat. Like, the guy can do whatever he wants.
I agree. I don't like the separation of the baratis where you're sitting and looking for your
Yeah.
husband to come, and then you want to be a
Yeah.
part. Like I mean, we're in the new world. Everyone, even if you're getting engaged through a arrangement situation, you've still kind of dated the person for a fair bit
Yeah.
before you get together.
Like
Why can't we all do it? Like
and
I
we
think,
like a good party.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think the cutest thing is when the guy comes to the mehendi.
Yeah.
He just drops in for like 10 minutes. I think that's so romantic in
Yeah.
a traditional
I
way.
picture like whoever I'm gonna get married doing it in a sabyasachi everyday kurta, and I'll tell him to get me flowers and stuff to look like the ideal man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's women glow when they're pregnant, but I think men glow a certain way when they are engaged to be married. Like on the eve of their wedding,
Yeah.
somehow that kurta fits them and gives them a six pack
Bro,
that they
yeah,
don't
suddenly
have.
they're like, but everything goes to shit, and I've said this before at the haldi.
Why do you say that?
When they rip the kurta off, no one looks flattering in that angle because you're sitting on a stool, hunched over. All your six packs become six like little tears.
Yeah, I find myself when I'm on Instagram looking at people's weddings, whenever a haldi story set comes, I just go past it. I don't want to say. I just to keep you happy.
Yeah.
I don't want to look at that.
And they're also wearing like white pajamas, and then they pull off the kurta, and then someone throws water. Yo, your wife shouldn't have to see you like that one day before she marries you. Like how you can do that to yourself?
Have you ever
No.
put a haldi chandan pack on your face?
I have not used the haldi chandan pack actually.
There are some people who look graceful, and then there are some people who look like Ganji Chudel. And I feel inclined to believe that.
Yeah, where the Ganji Chudels category.
Like if there was a brand head who was kind of making sure the deliverable was okay, they'd be like, no, make it look more aesthetic. Her face is looking
Bro.
scary.
Oh my god, would you monetize your wedding?
I would 100% monetize my wedding. My parents spent on my wedding.
Of course, yeah.
I never want to do that to them again.
So fair.
And I can't afford my own wedding.
So fair.
So monetization, here I come.
You are gonna see an ad placement on the Safa
You'll
at
see
my wedding.
100%. Dude, the cars coming in.
Yeah.
I want every car coming in to be an Uber,
Yeah.
Rapido, whatever
Of
it
course.
be. I want the cups. I want the cups to say Chayos.
Really? And if Magic Moments sponsors my wedding, we're serving Magic Moments. Literally, they can give me a CTA after the Varmala, and I'll look in the camera and I'll do it.
Literally, if the Varnmala is an LED mala that just says magic,
Prashant lights.
I'll like take it. It's yours.
Once per, like literally the wedding invite will like, how Lollapalooza has co-sponsored
Yeah.
my wedding invite will be like that. And then the second wedding I'll reduce rates.
I'm third wedding. I'll reduce
Yeah,
it.
of course. Life starts today. We don't think about the past. So.
100p. One thing that I think about from the past is I hate the idea of the vidai. I hate it.
Really? Because where am I going?
Dude, on my vidai, my mamu, my 65-year-old mamu picked me up over his shoulder and he dropped me to the car, a car I've been traveling in for 8 years of my life. But the way that it made me feel so far away from my family,
Oh
I
no.
mean, why are we doing this?
Yeah, and literally you're going to meet them the next day,
Yeah.
but it's like, yeah, I've never had the experience, like, because everyone in my life that's gotten married, like my cousins are all men.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're joining a cooler family, sweetie. Why are you crying?
I'm sure the other side felt that way.
No, I met them.
Yeah, I
Bro,
know.
so you know how I went for my ex's cousin's wedding in Gwalior recently, right? So I met his other cousin after a while at the wedding, and today on the way to the shoot, I get a save the date, and I'm like, who's getting married? Now his other cousin has sent me an invite. Now my ex and I are not together. So I'm like, are they just trying to get an MC? Like, are they just trying to get like a tier 3 celebrity at their wedding?
Okay, hear me out on this. This is what I see as a future wedding trend prediction. So back in the day, you had celebrities at your wedding, you had Shah Rukh Khan dancing, everyone dancing. But I think we are in the time of the content creator. And content creators are going to be doing paid partnerships at weddings.
We are the new Firangs at weddings, just there for the vibes. Like, I'm telling you, I was pitching this idea to Naina last week. If you guys are getting married, we will come and we will create a vlog for you guys at your wedding.
But we might do a commission.
Of course, 10% of the value of the wedding.
Little
3
bit.
days.
3 days of our working time
Yeah.
blocked to make a
Yeah.
deliverable. It's only
Crazy.
fair.
And we will only edit on InShot.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. You guys love our vlogs. We'll vlog you guys. Like, I'll give you the voiceover to say.
Done.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you through some wedding trends.
I would love that.
New trends. You tell me what you think. We can discuss together.
Ooh. I'm trying to think about wedding trend. You know what? I do like the wedding trend of not using a ghori for your barat.
Yes, please.
Like-
let the animals be.
Yeah. Or you get so fit and short that it's not a and don't dress up the animal. They don't like it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I feel bad for the elephants. I feel
Yeah. I just, literally every wedding I go to, I sit with the horse in the back. Like, I'm like, this poor horse. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, like, also how to explain to, like, the ghori wala. Why am I saying this? Never mind. Continue.
In the same realm is the dholki wala.
Yeah.
Whose neck?
Bro, forget all of that. There's that thing where, like, when you're giving shagun, you put it in their mouth, the note.
Yeah.
Some people hold it in their mouth and they're like, and it's like, yo, are you edging this dholki wala? Like, leave him the fuck alone.
Is
But
it
again, he's
weird that a
making
lot
money.
of things in India are okay when it's done at a wedding?
Yeah, randomly someone's taking like gaddis of notes and throwing it. Bro, I'll start collecting it. If it happens in front of me, then it's my money.
In no other scenario, like if I'm sitting at a restaurant and I finish my meal, I won't put the tip in my mouth. Why is that okay?
Absolutely
It's not
not.
okay.
Chamak Challo is playing on the dhol and the dhol wala has to match the beat and snatch it like, damn, crazy.
Anyway,
Anyway,
this one couple didn't want their bidai to be sad, so they did it on a hot air balloon and they floated away to their happily ever after.
cute for the pics. But then you have to come back down, sweetie.
Yeah, and it's a slow descent.
Yeah.
And are people supposed to stand there the entire time?
No, after you give the shot, then you go get breakfast.
Yeah, like I would live stream it to where the food is being
Yeah.
served so everyone can watch it descend slowly.
Yeah.
Dude, my friend, her husband. So they're members of this club in Mumbai called Otters Club. It's like Gymkhana Club, many different clubs. So they have a Otters Premier League
Yeah.
of cricket happening. And it's just a bunch of like men who have traded teams and this. We love you. And it's a very small pitch, okay? Because everything in Mumbai is fun size.
Yeah.
But the way they stream the match online and on a giant screen at Otters Club, I would be embarrassed if I was playing a match and there was a camera streaming my efforts.
Bro, 100%. And to that, I will say in my earlier building, there was this building next door. They had this thing called IDPL, okay, which is like the building name, Premier League. And there would be like literally auctioning before, and then they had sponsors on boards, and they had like megaphones. Is that
Yeah.
a word? Yeah, megaphones. And for those 20 days, which would be right before the actual IPL or something, you could just hear these losers.
Sakshi! Stop!
I'm just trying to be hated, you
I
know.
know.
I've been liked for a little bit. I'm back. Like, I'm so back. Y'all hate me if y'all want. Like, in a non legal capacity.
Everyone's commenting, Sakshi's so real for saying this.
If you fuck with cricket in the country, you're not real for saying anything.
That's
and
true.
I just know our Reels editor is gonna cut this and make me look so bad. And then, bro, you know that bikes thing I said in the last block of episodes? That reel, someone made some like reaction to it. I'm getting random hate. Like, people are messaging me like, so what? My passion is to bike. And I'm like, I'm not taking a bike away, sweetie. Like, I have no stakes in the game.
Tomorrow, if someone said that we hate crop tops, I'm not going to take it personally.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna write here. How dare you say you hate crop tops? And I'm gonna lift my crop top and make a reel.
Okay, what do you think of a groom getting sindoor applied from the bride? Rajkumar Rao did it for his wedding. Cute.
Cute, but I mean, I'm not like aesthetically inclined towards the sindoor. Are you?
You know, it's not a big part of like my customs, but one place where I thought it looked really beautiful and was quite powerful was, if you remember, what is that Nepali designer's name?
Prabal Gurung.
If you remember Prabal Gurung's one runway show where he did these really like dramatic sindoors on the runway, it was quite beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
I do like the, like, I have not seen the Rajkumar thing, but I think if, as a symbolic thing, it's very nice because it's like they're equals in a marriage, you know, instead of like, but the only reference I have to sindoors, and pardon me in advance, is like in something like if you put the sindoor and it falls on your nose, something happens.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Comment if you know what happens.
Yeah.
But you know, the only weird, unfortunately or fortunately, through time and across cultures, whenever two people are getting married, the visual signifiers of two people getting married often fall on the woman.
Yeah.
Right? So sindoor is on the woman.
Mangalsutra
is on the woman.
Vidai.
Vidai. Bangles.
Mehendi.
Everything is on the woman. There are no social signifiers that tell you that a man is married and off the market. And that's something that
He
just
deletes
in general,
his Hinge profile.
I'm like, hey, if Rajkumar Rao was sindoor for the next year after the wedding, that's
The
saying
chuda.
Yeah, if they both wore chudas together, that's saying something.
That's saying something. That's a commitment.
Oh.
The only wedding tradition I like is that you stay celibate before you get married.
Oh my god, amazing.
Yeah, I think that's just like, I think you hold hands the night of your wedding. I think you hug on your first anniversary. I think you kiss on the cheek on your third anniversary. And then that's all.
No, when you're going to have a kid, when you're finally ready, then.
Yeah. Get a sperm donor. That's point.
I knew you were going to do that.
Is sex different on your wedding night?
Can't say.
You want me to read it?
What do you think of? Actually, a lot of like things are about people rejecting dowries or not giving dowries, women marrying themselves. That's a big one.
Yeah. So the dowry thing, obviously, super illegal. Super happens. You know, it happens in the country.
I know.
Like
I'm only laughing because of the way you say things.
Like, it happens under the garb of gifts. It happens under the garb of like hospitality or like, oh, of course, the woman comes with something, y'all are breaking the law. Call it what it is. But I will also say that women's parents are also so subservient to the male's parents during the wedding. But your daughter is a strong, independent woman. You don't have to like, it's just like your internalized, like, you know, pressure
Yeah.
generationally passed. And a lot of people have sunk cost fallacy where they're like, okay, chalo, we've already like engagement has happened, invitations are sent out, so what if they're asking for a fortune, or now we can't back out. But you can always back out is my thing. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
I think that a lot of internalized misogyny or patriarchy comes out at these big focal events, right?
Yeah.
At the time of your wedding, it comes out maybe at the time of when you're having a child, where the entire family, maybe they're doing it in their own time or they're doing it together as a group, are figuring out, okay, what are traditions that actually hold value versus what are traditions that we've just been passed down. Like, why are we sitting and giving token gifts to people? Why are we leaving price tags on?
Yeah. And also, I went for a roka where, like, literally the gifts of the bride side and the groom side were there for everyone to see, like, displayed. And what the fuck? Like, what kind of interaction is that? Like, why are you showing everyone? Like, it's just like a display of, like, look at how much we've given, look at how much they've given. And I will say, please don't buy some outdated rubbish. Like, ask the bride if you want to buy her something, bro. Yeah, have you been on the subreddit like our Desi weddings?
No.
It's my new like subreddit that I've been stalking. It started with like outfit images and people's like experiences with brands, but a lot of intercultural weddings have like the spouses have been posting anonymously. And I read one in the morning which was like everything seemed to be happening on the guy's parents' side, which was Indian, like the Indian parents' side, and they were very like, oh, we are the like groom's parents, so the meeting will happen at our house, and the next day you'll have to come back again with gifts. And she was like, the bride who's not Indian was like, fuck this, I don't want to do this wedding anymore. Like, why is everything on your parents' timeline? And he kicked her out of the house. And she's like, I'm so confused. What did I do wrong? But this is the best case scenario for her, that he calls it off.
So I mean, I think that this could be a whole other episode, but all of us are within the realm of the first generation who are now figuring out weddings and marriages in the new context, like in the new world where let's call it, a lot of marriages aren't working out. A lot of us are completely in different circumstances. We're working women, we want to continue living a certain kind of life. I'm sure you do as well. And traditional notions of partnership don't fall in line with that at all. So maybe it's important, instead of people shitting on the fact that, oh, Gen Z can't make weddings work and marriages work, to figure out, okay, what does it look like in this new scenario? Really question. I think I was sitting with a couple of like friends of mine who are gay, and then I realized that when you add something like homosexuality into the mix, just by virtue of the fact that society has been very hetero in India, many things in your adult timeline go away. Like marriages go away, children go away, they look different. So, in this new scenario, when you're choosing a life partner, what does that partnership look like? What are the values that you hold true? And I'm like, okay, how can I take this back to my life as a heterosexual woman and see what parts of lifetime companionship I like and I want to hold on to?
Yeah,
I
I
speak
really.
too
No,
much?
I do like that. Like, no, I was processing it because it's like, uh, we know that heterosexual women can go above and beyond trying to do things, but if your partner is a heterosexual male like, who technically the society is advantageous towards heterosexual males.
Yeah.
So if they don't want to change because of their undying love for you, then
Yeah.
there's only that much you can do.
Yeah.
Like, which is
And
so sad.
yeah, and also like just a plea to any man listening to this podcast. We're not trying to make it man, woman, but just by virtue of the way things have been laid out for generations, it's really, really on your shoulders to make sure that you go the extra mile for your fiance or for your family in terms of helping navigate and making the ground a little bit equal. It's unfortunately it's on your shoulders.
Yeah.
If you care about the woman in your life.
Yeah, because you stand up for your wife, like whether it's for your mom, but like this is your chosen family. She's doing a lot in terms of like lots of generational, like, burden, I guess, is passed down, where her mom is already telling her like, oh, wake up in the morning and make chai for everyone. Stand up for her. Like, if your parents wouldn't expect you to do something, why should they expect your wife to do something? And women, just don't live with your in-laws. It's not a vibe.
I'm really open to looking at completely new ways of living within a marriage. Like, why can't we do long distance? If you and I are people who are within, like, in a close age bracket where both of us are figuring out our professional careers, yours might be in Bangalore, mine might be in Mumbai, then for the first few years, why not?
Yeah.
Try to give this fucking crow. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Little bit. Okay. Why can't you live in a long distance relationship? And like Virat and Anushka just put out this thing where she said in the first 6 months of their marriage, they met a total of 21 days.
I love that.
And that's fine.
Yeah, why not?
If that's what's making sure that you are reaching the wedding, like the marriage finish line, then yeah, fuck it. No one needs to tell you how you need to live your marriage
life. If it
life.
works for two people, it really doesn't have to work for anyone else.
Amen. Oh, okay. Quick rapid fire for you. Okay. I want you to give me the first thing that comes to your mind. Worst person at a wedding.
The people that are like fawning over the bride's outfit.
Best person at a wedding.
The person that makes you drink.
Deserves more love.
The daddies and the nannies, they're just sitting in a corner.
Can be ignored.
Literally any of the groom's friends. Like groom's friends, I don't know where they get the audacity at wedding. The guy friends, the single guy friends at weddings, they first of all come to smash.
Yeah.
Okay. But they have no riz. They just know that you're stuck in this echo chamber of like this one hotel where people are looking hot and they're drinking. And because the groom's friends are wearing Indian clothes, they think they've killed it. But they've only killed the vibe. Like, they don't know how to flirt. And it's horrible. One of them will be good looking. But
taken.
Not that good looking. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, I was just thinking before I put this masterful list of...
Amazing. That was quick.
Thanks. Together. I was literally like, who are the most irritating people at the wedding? And it is the friends of the bride and groom. Most obnoxious, power tripped out, hungry, overdressing, outdoing the groom and the bride. They're actually not there for the right intentions. The intentions are genuinely to get fucked up. They're there for love as an afterthought.
Yeah, which is fine at some of the events, but don't come to like the barat and start vaping in the like smoke, of the fire. Like, but
there's a lot of friend on friend crime that happens at weddings, which is that, bro, your poor like bride and groom friend who are like shitting bricks at the wedding, you have maybe somebody's hungover, they've overslept, they've missed something. Come on.
Don't be late at a destination wedding. Like, you just, that's criminal.
I hate it when the next day function is happening and all the people who are hungover come with their glasses on with that dirty hangover energy. I'm like, come on.
Disgusting. Are you a Kardashian?
Why of all the places in the world to have main character energy, a wedding is not one. You are the supporting at max.
And no matter how, like, I feel like, the stupidest people at weddings are the people that try to updo the bride and the groom, because that happiness is not on your face, sweetie. So you won't be able to do it. Like, you can wear a bridal lehenga. You're not going to glow. Mm-hmm. It's not your wedding. No one's looking at you. Everyone's like making fun of you a little bit. But I have 2-3 wedding hot takes.
Batao.
Okay. The first one is, I don't think that in Indian weddings we need to bring up you can't wear red to an Indian wedding. Because, like I said, you cannot outdo the bride. So wear what you want.
What are you saying? No, wear what you want. And I would come to the same conclusion by saying the amount people overdress at weddings, why would it even be a question about red? Just don't wear as much as the bride is wearing.
Yeah, like, The thing is, in Indian weddings, I think the dressing up and dressing down is jewelry. Like, I would want everyone to wear their heaviest fucking lehenga to the wedding.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not afraid of being outdone because there's no way to outshine an Indian bride. I get in like Western weddings when people are wearing white, and no, you shouldn't wear a full length white dress because those weddings are slightly more simple, for lack of a better word. But in Indian weddings, I don't care if someone's wearing red or whatever. But that's not my actual hot take. My actual hot take is, like, the hosts of the wedding, please do not give a gift bag at a destination wedding. I don't have space. I am not taking it home. I feel like when you go for like these outdoor influencer shoots and they give you PR packages, I'm not taking those home. Same logic at a wedding.
Just 5 boat headphones lying on the table, looking for love.
Yeah, no, it's just not happening.
Oh, I'm dying.
Especially if it's mithai. Why should I carry mithai back from Delhi to Bombay? I get mithai in Bombay.
I don't think. Okay, no one, a lot of people, maybe let's specify tier 1 city people, don't really eat mithai.
Yeah. Unless you tell me it's sweetened with stevia, which I would like to give a shout out to Conscious Mithai Wala.
Yeah.
Their gajar halwa and all is too good.
Okay, so trends that we actually like, right? Like, again.
A little sugar-free option?
Yeah.
Sold.
Sugar-free kaju katli. Amazing.
Amazing.
And weddings that have zero waste or they recycle, reuse, minimize plastic. Let's not have Bisleri bottles at weddings. Amazing.
Weddings that don't keep vegetarian food because who's eating? I'm joking. But I do like the idea of like a gluten-free dish or like a vegan dish, vegetarian dishes obviously. Like, but everything should taste really good.
Yeah, like have 5 things.
Yeah.
But 5 things should be bomb.
I would rather have a simpler menu with like good tasting things than just like people hogging for the sake of hogging but nothing tastes good.
Mm-hmm. What would you like at your wedding?
At my wedding, I'm a big appetizers person. I love a good floating app. So I would want floating apps throughout.
Okay.
Yeah.
A good floating app.
A good floating app. And, I'm very passionate about food, so I could go on forever. But an underrated food is a lotus stem in some Asian sauce.
I would love an Awadhi counter because kebabs are life.
I love that.
Like a galati kebab at a winter wedding.
Get your protein in, and it's so good.
I love it.
And you know what I really do like? When you're giving me like a app, don't do that toothpick thing. Give me a little bread, a little mini bread. Wow. Why is my mouth watering?
Dude, sushi at weddings, absolute no for me.
Especially if it's vegetarian.
It's lying there.
Yeah.
It's gross.
You can't eat like fish that's been lying in Bombay heat for so long.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, everyone's gonna get sick.
I hate pasta counters.
I don't mind a good white garlic sauce live pasta counter. I'll be very real with you. But don't make me wait.
Yeah.
Don't make me wait. I'm not waiting with a plate for my food. Like, it's really humbling.
Dude, okay, you know how weddings have shadows now?
Yeah.
Do you guys know what a shadow is? A shadow is like essentially a personal assistant for whoever's important in the wedding party.
I love shadows.
I love shadows.
Like, I want a shadow in life.
Yeah.
Amazing. And you just have to be like, and
they just bring you like butter chicken on a plate with a butter naan.
Yeah.
Do it for me like every 5 minutes.
Bro, literally. But the bride and groom never get time to eat at a wedding. Like, which is so unfortunate because why else would you get married? Like, if I'm picking the menu, I'm going for the tastings, I'm looking forward to eating this Avdi food.
Not gonna happen.
I'm gonna have a pre-game, bro. Like, yesterday I gamed sleep. Because I had so last night I had a 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. shoot. It is currently 11 a.m. when we're shooting this. So day before night, I was so stressed that I won't get sleep that I've slept from 10 p.m. to 10 a.m.
How can you just will your body to sleep like that?
I love sleep.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
I will leave my own wedding to be the first person to sleep, and I'm a big advocate for day drinking.
Yes.
Like my Sangeet will end at 9:30, then 9:30 to 11:30 have electrolytes and sleep and wake up fresh for my haldi.
I've known so many weddings where the bride and the groom were so intoxicated that they had to literally get drips.
Yeah. Not a vibe.
Not a vibe.
Not a vibe.
Yeah, not a vibe.
Like, honestly, if you're not waking up on your wedding day and doing 6 a.m. sunrise yoga, oh my god, I'm gonna fuck with my friends. I'm gonna make them do sunrise yoga at my wedding.
Yuck.
Yeah. On my 28th birthday, aren't we running a 28-kilometer race together, you and me, Naina, during the heat wave in Bombay?
Only if I can wear my Pond's
You
50
have to.
SPF sunscreen.
You must. Yeah.
I'm not becoming a freaking.
No, you're not gonna get tan because you are gonna be wearing. Pons, you wanna sponsor my birthday run?
Not the POC
Not the laugh.
laughing
Nervous
nervously.
laughter. But you all obviously have to run 28 kilometers with me. Yeah, 28 kilometers or 28 shots. You decide.
Something tells me Sakshi is going to be the bridezilla from my most nuanced nightmare. It's like a Sundance film. It's like
Yeah.
it's not for the masses.
Psychological thriller.
Yeah, body horror.
You know what? I can't dispute that till it happens. But I don't like. I feel like I'm gonna be very chill because all my friends are so hot that I can't micromanage them.
What crap.
Like in terms of I'm thinking about outfits and all. Like everyone dresses well, everyone's put together. So I can't be like, yo, can you change this?
I think you'll be a bridezilla to your family.
Yeah.
And it'll be like the friends are like, okay,
Grounding
relax,
me.
calm down.
But I also think that my family will like. So we were actually discussing in the case that I get married for my family, and they were like, obviously Sakshi will decide our outfits because she's very particular, and I'm like, I wanted to tell them I'm not particular. You all just dress a little badly, like my family. They know this. But I'm always the one who goes into like my parents' house. I look at my dad and I'm like, why are you wearing that? Do you think that was a good decision? When you woke up this morning, you thought that was a good decision? And are you sure your cognitive abilities are intact? And my dad's just wearing like a white shirt, so he's very upset. But I go in with this energy, and that's just, I feel like I'm a bridezilla without the bride.
You're just a zilla.
I'm just a bitch.
Yeah, maybe there's something about how you leave your family home and you decide an aesthetic that you want to curate your life by.
Yeah.
And the one place where it comes to test is your wedding, because they will come up in the
Yeah.
most like my dad will not iron his clothes. He will come to the
You
wedding
can just see the
crease.
crease like that.
I know I want my mom to do a smoky eye, but she refuses to wear makeup.
Same.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, it's my wedding.
Yeah. Look the part.
You look the part that I need you to look. You know, on my wedding, my mom very cutely, at that point in time, that thing was really trending. What is that? Sorry, mama. Stupid flash mob.
Oh, yeah.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Da, 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 da. Does anybody know this song?
Bro.
Na 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 na. What do you guys know?
My favorite thing about
What is that song?
It's an African song. Can't remember the name though.
It's a really yeah, Jerusalem. That was this song that was trending during the lockdown where people were just doing this clap. And my mom wanted the entire family to do it. It was so cute, and I didn't want to crush her spirit while it's like it's not gonna happen.
But it's also Ria's pulled it up. Are we Joe Rogan Productions?
Yeah, that dance. Oh my god, whenever there's anything from the pandemic that was trending on Reels, I get a little teary eyed. It reminds me of a different time.
The pandemic was 5 years ago.
I'm a savage.
Classy, bougie,
Ratchet. You know?
Yeah. That's when I learned how to shake my ass. Oh, good time.
Shut up.
Wait, I was gonna say something I fully forgot because of. Bro,
Yeah.
okay, first of all, how have we not said this yet? Naina had a song come out.
Oh shit.
Like, Ruk Jao Na out everywhere that you hear music. I will do a flash mob to Ruk Jao Na at my wedding. At the Barat.
Yeah.
At the Vidai.
At the Vidai.
Oh my god. Ruk Jao.
Jao na.
And to that, what I wanted to say is,
Yeah.
in the last 2 days, Naina has thought of these trending audios and she's been sending, like how she did the na 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 na. She's been sending on the group. She's like, can you do the oh ho ho ho? And it's not Ishq Mera Tadpaave. It's some other oh ho ho, which somehow Ria has found. Which I swear on.
How
my
have you
life.
never? Okay, 1 second. Comment if you know what I'm talking about. And if you can find it and just link it, it would save my life. Okay, there was a meme sound that you put at the end of when something goes wrong. I figured out thanks to Ria. It's
No, you
sped
can't
up.
give them a hint. So sorry.
But it's like something bad happens and then the thing goes. Oh.
That's not the. I'm gonna play the voice note that you sent. I'm pissed.
I was shy when I was recording the voice note. That's why.
That was Ishq Mera Tadpaave.
If anybody knows what this is,
Our Reels guy is stressed. Rian was like, I don't know this song.
how does no one know what this? It's literally like putting gada gada ga at the
I'm
end.
gonna play this song.
You know the oh that one.
That's Ishq Mera Tadpaave.
Do you know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah,
What is it?
this one that Ria said.
But do you recognize the real audio?
Like, isn't it this only?
It's some version of this. I even found a fucking piano tutorial for it, but I can't find the audio. If somebody can find it and link it, we have
Well.
Varun Su's reel that is pending to go up.
What's your next song, Naina?
My next song is it's got a little bit of the chorus is in Kashmiri.
Oh.
Yeah. Again, it's like something that I'm trying to remember. Again, something that my dad wrote, which I only remember the chorus of, but it's like more scapey. It's not a traditional pop song. So
I love that.
yeah,
When you also sing my wedding entry,
of course,
Din Shagnada.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Kashmiri. I'm the bride.
Fine.
I just keep making requests.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can you stand on one leg while you sing my wedding
I can do
entry?
anything for you.
Just get
For
married.
free. You're welcome. This is my gift to you.
Well, I will take it. Can you do a live singing when we're doing the Sangeet?
Of course.
What do you want for your wedding? I'm stressed.
A
now.
good man.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Please. That's where I draw the line. And on that note, we are leaving you. Bye.
Just till next week.
Oh, right, of course. Yeah.
Follow us, subscribe.
Thank you for 50K. Go buy the Pond's SPF 50 sunscreen and the Pond's Superlight Gel. What are you waiting for? Christmas? Wedding season?